Hey guys, today we are going to talk about amendment of wills. If you had done up your will many years ago, you may need to, from time to time, you may need to update and amend your will to take into account, for example, new circumstances. For example, one of your beneficiaries in your original will has died. You may want to insert new beneficiaries because some of the beneficiaries are naughty. You want to cancel them out. You want to include new beneficiaries. Or perhaps if you have listed certain assets, okay, specific assets in your will, which you're not required to, you can watch the video I did on listing out your assets in the will. But for those of you who have inserted specifically listed assets in your will and you have acquired new assets, you may want to include these new assets in your will. There are two ways to go about amending your will. Okay, I'm going to talk about the complicated way first. The first way to amend your will is to do a document called a codicil. A codicil is a document to officially amend an existing will, and it must be executed in accordance with the Wills Act. That means it has to be witnessed by two witnesses, just like a regular will. This is what a codicil looks like. As you can see, what a codicil does is to delete an original clause in the original will and then replace it with a new clause. So you actually have to go through clause by clause, insert, revoke, delete, and put in the new clause. It's quite leceh. The codicil does not cancel the old will, but leaves the existing will, the original will, intact, except for the clauses that you cancel and replace with the new clause. I personally do not recommend clients to do codicil because the cost of a codicil is the same or is sometimes even more than to do a new will, because codicils are quite time consuming. You have to go through clause by clause, okay? And also there are more disadvantages because now you have two documents, the original will and the codicil. You have to read it as one, okay? You cannot just have one of them. So what happens if you can't find the original will, you only have the codicil? You have a problem. What happens if you have the original will but you lost the codicil, you cannot find it, and you have a problem? The old will stands, okay? It will take effect. The simplest solution if you want to amend the contents, the terms of your original will, is to just do a new will with a revocation clause. That means a clause saying that you are cancelling all previous wills. If you are a client of Lavocat Law, if you have already done a will with us before and you wish to amend and do a new will, we only charge $100 to do a fresh new will. It's very simple. We simply pull out the Microsoft Word version and we do the amendments. You tell us which clauses you want to amend, and we just type in, delete, insert, type in, insert. So thanks for watching this video on amendment of wills.